Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat. Please have a seat in the bleachers. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat. Please have a seat in the bleachers. Thank you. No standing on the concourse.
Safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center.
Attention.
Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area.
Thank you.
Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Have everyone in your party arrive at the same time. Once inside, an usher will assist you with finding seats together. Please note, anyone arriving 30 minutes after the ceremony begins will be directed to the overflow viewing area. Once seated, please turn off your cell phone or place it on vibrate before the ceremony begins. During the commencement ceremony, please refrain from loud talking or other distractions. The Lawson Center does not allow horns, balloons, baby strollers, or large signs inside of the arena during the commencement ceremony. Snack items are available for purchase during the ceremony. However, once you have made your purchase, please return immediately to your seat. Do not stand in the aisles or along the main concourse during the commencement ceremony. We know that you want to take pictures of the graduates as they proudly walk across the stage. However, we ask that you wait until the ceremony is over and you are outside of the Lawson Center to take pictures. Professional photos and video of the graduates receiving their degrees as they cross the stage are available. Immediately following commencement, please exit the Lawson Center. Plan ahead to meet your graduate outside of the center. Do not wait in the concourse area. Graduation is a joyous and dignified event, and we want everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience. Please do your part by following these safety procedures before, during, and after the commencement ceremony. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy. Hello and welcome to Florida A&M University's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to you and the graduates as you come together to celebrate this dignified and joyous occasion. The ceremony will begin shortly, but there are a few items that we need to review in order for everyone to have a safe, fun, and memorable experience.
Mr. President, I declare the spring commencement 2017 of the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University officially open. Let the ceremonies begin.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2017 Spring Commencement Ceremony of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. We are here to celebrate the educational achievements of this class. This graduating class is joining more than 70,000 alumni across the state, the nation, and the world. Please stand for the Star-Spangled Banner, which will be led by Patrick Bentley, accompanied by Dr. Mark Butler, Director of Choral Studies. Upon its conclusion, please remain standing for a moment of meditation by Reverend Tony Graham, 4th Vice Moderator of the First Bethlehem Missionary Baptist Association.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let us pray. Our Father God, we come in your name on this afternoon to tell you thank you. We thank you for where you brought us from, and we thank you for where we could have been. As all of the individuals that are prepared to graduate right now, we thank you that you bless them to be at the portion in their life on this celebratory occasion where they can move the tassel. And we thank you for that. We ask that you will bless them in their going out and their coming in, and remind them that because of their FAMU Seven Hill experience, that they never ever will be the same. Because they've been exposed to the highest of the seven hills, that they can make a difference and an impact in this world, no matter what their endeavor may be. Bless them. And we thank you for their parents and the support system. And we thank you for the Rattler spirit. Amen.
Please join me in giving a FAMU warm welcome to Trustee Belvin Perry Jr., member of the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, who will bring greetings.
Good afternoon. Dr. Robertson, faculty, trustees, platform guests, family, friends, and graduates, it is my distinct pleasure and privilege to welcome you to this graduation ceremony of the class of 2017. The graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in anybody's life. This comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparedness. This ceremony tells you and the world that you are now prepared to begin your life and achieve your life's purposes. Today, we celebrate the outstanding achievements of the brightest and best at this university, and in fact, the entire state university system. Today marks a new chapter in life that will carry each of you as you pursue your dreams, make your fortunes, and make your way along life's journey. I am proud to say that the class of 2017 has arrived, and the world will never be the same. Finally, on behalf of the graduates, I send our heartfelt thanks to those of you who have traveled far and near to join us here today. Not only do we appreciate your presence at this ceremony, but also your endless guidance and support over the years. This journey would have been far more challenging without the love, support, and encouragement that you have offered throughout the years. To the graduates, let's take this moment to applaud those who have helped you reach this point in your life. So please enjoy the ceremony, and to this class of 2017, congratulations, and get luck in whatever path you choose in life. Always remember that you have that special Rattler blood, the air that you breathe from the Southern Hills, and it will see you through the challenges that life has to offer.
Thank you, Judge Perry. At this time, I'm honored to present to you this evening your 2017 commencement speaker. Some people wear many hats. Our speaker, Thomas Joyce Jr., wears the title of Chairman, CEO, and Visionary Leader. He is Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of TWD Incorporated, and we are honored that he is serving on the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, where he chairs 2 committees. He is an author, entrepreneur, and community activist who makes time to have conversations with students in need of guidance or assistance. Trustee Deutsch is also the Chair Emeritus of 100 Black Men of America and served 2 terms as chairman of that organization. He also established the National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame and is co-founder of the Greater Atlanta Economic Entrepreneurs and the Greater Atlanta Economic Alliance. He has received many service and advocacy awards. From 2001 to 2004, Trustee Deutsch was consecutively named on Ebony Magazine's list of 100 most influential African Americans. He has demonstrated a commitment to excellence and civic empowerment around the world. Trustee Deutsch's other accomplishments include serving as Chief Executive Officer of Atlanta Transportation Systems and CEO of Cornerstone Parking. Due to his vast international business relationships, travels, and political connections, he is fondly referred to by friends as the Secretary of State. Trustee Deutsch earned a bachelor's degree in sociology and pre-professional social work from Fort Valley State University and a master's degree in criminal justice administration from Clark Atlanta University. His son, Trey Deutsch, is a proud graduate of Florida A&M University. At this time, please join me in giving a warm family welcome to our speaker, Mr. Thomas W. Deutsch, Jr.
Good afternoon, class of 2017, and to the family and to the friends and to our great leader, Dr. Robinson, and the faculty and administrators and students who've helped to make this great university what it is. It is truly my pleasure to be here with you today, and I want to thank Dr. Robinson for that generous introduction. I'll send a check. But class of 2017, before I really get into whatever remarks I want to leave with you, and I hope it resonates for days and months and years to come, I want to ask each of you to stand right now and help me salute your parents, your family members, and all that invested in you to get you to this point. Let's say thank you to them. You, again, may think you sacrificed, but they sacrificed because they want only the best for you in the future. They want to make sure that you can realize your dream. We're all counting on you to continue to grow and prosper. We're counting on you and depending on you to make sure that you serve as beacons to the generations to follow you, to understand they can achieve anything in life that they so choose if you commit yourself. We're trusting that you will never forsake Florida A&M University because you can never get away from FAMU. I tell you that now. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you will remain connected to this great institution. I also say to you, because many of us in our days of attending college and universities, we complained quite a bit. There were things that did not go right for us, but we stayed the course in supporting that institution because it gave us the hand up in life to do the things that we wanted to do for the future. So if there were challenges you had at this university, don't walk away. Look at it as an opportunity for you to give back and come back and help correct those challenges for the students who follow you. It is not the university. It may have been one or two individuals, but at the end of the day, this is your university. You are the Rattlers, and you have to protect your turf, Florida A&M University. I ask that you send your children. Send the children from your neighborhood back. Make sure you invest your resources in this institution. I have 5 children. All 5 of them attended a historically black college and university. My youngest, Thomas, attended FAMU. I always tell folks that he had been my first, he would have been my only child. But FAMU, he came here as a young boy, he left here as a man, and I thank Florida A&M University for what you did for him in the School of Business and at this university. Now, I do have a couple of degrees and other kinds of things and 5 honorary degrees, but those institutions were very important to me. But long before I attended the Fort Valley State University or Clark Atlanta University, or long before Georgia State University, I was a part of an institution and still am a part of a great institution. It has some of the greatest teachers you would ever want. I got my first degree from that institution, and I stay connected to that institution. That institution gave me my foundation on life, and that same institution I got my first degree. That institution is my family. My mother, father, sisters, and brothers gave me the lessons in life and beat a little bit into me too when necessary. But the degree I got from that family was the degree of common sense. Wouldn't it be great if more people used common sense every day in life? I lost One of the greatest persons in my life about 2 months ago. My father passed 38 years ago, my mother 2 months ago, at the age of 96 and a half years old. I was blessed to have my mother on the face of this earth. And young men and women, I say that because we all understand, and if you don't know it, you need to learn it. Women rule the world, we just exist in it. You need to understand that. It's also important for us as we respect our beautiful women, my brothers here in the audience, because I'm talking to you, to the class of 2017, as you move out into the world. It is so important to understand that the Supreme Being put us all here for a purpose. And remember, my brothers, while we must protect the women in our community, the only person who has been blessed with the opportunity to keep this world moving, and God does not make mistakes, are women. We may make a donation or a contribution, but 9 months later, we have you and future generations to come. Women make this world go around, and as partners, we make this world firm. So please never forsake the women in your lives, and always respect the women, whoever you come in contact with, wherever you go. Class of 2017, I also want to start by apologizing to you. See, every generation should leave the world a better place than the way they found it when they came into the world. We've let a lot of you down. This world is not the world that it should be and can be, and too many people have been too busy trying to make the money, too busy trying to get what they call success, and too busy looking out for only their own instead of looking out for the whole community and looking out for the citizens who are around us. I hope 2017 you won't let the next generation down. Never fail to at least lend a helping hand. Never fail to ensure that those around you who may be less fortunate and who may have been left out, that you never look down on them. It's important that you stay focused. There's this poem that always carries me through life. It's called The Builder. It's called An Old Man Going Along Highway, came in at evening cold and gray, to a chasm vast, wide, and steep, with waters rolling, cold and deep. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had no fears for him, but he turned when safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. Old man, said a fellow pilgrim near, you're wasting your strength with building here. You never again will pass this way. This bridge that you build will end for you in the ending day. The builder lifted his old gray head. Good friend, in the path I have come, he said, there followeth after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. The chasm was as naught to me. To that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building this bridge for him. Students, class of 2017, build bridges so that others can follow you. You cannot and must not ever give up. You must never stop trying. You must always be determined to give out before you give up. And there will be those who will challenge you. You will get plenty who will say no. You'll get plenty to tell you you can't. But as long as you stay focused, and remember that Florida A&M University has prepared you for anything in life. Believe in yourselves and understand if you believe you can't, you can. But if you believe you can, you can. It's simply a matter of what you believe. And also understand on this journey, which you call your journey to success, understand that success is a continuous process. It's determined by the obstacles you overcome in life, not by the titles and positions you hold. And those things that may be considered successful today, tomorrow may be deemed a failure. But I challenge you, don't worry about success, work for it, but be relevant. Make sure that your time on this earth makes a difference for those who care about you and those you care about. Make sure that at the end of the day, you matter to somebody. At the end of the day, you change life. You change your community. Be relevant. It's on you to make a difference. Never live down to the expectations of those who don't believe in you, but always live up to the expectations of those who love you and care about you. I also challenge you to understand, like the words of late Dr. Miles Monroe in his book, Vision. He says the most valuable real estate in the world are the graves where people went to their graves with talent, with skill, with knowledge, who could have made a difference for so many people, but they took it with them to their graves. He says every day you have to die empty. You have to work toward dying empty, giving up something in your life to make something better for others. Every day I get up, I try to do something for somebody. I've been successful in life to this point, but success may be okay for the day, but I want to be relevant. I give away millions a year to my community because I know I am here because God helped me to be here. I am a survivor of one of the deadliest cancers ever documented, class of 2017. I'm a 27-year survivor. Those who had my cancer, only 92%, all 92% died. I'm in the 8th percentile who survived. I'm in the 8th percentile who survived. But I also understand, I didn't do it by myself. I had some great doctors. I had, of course, some great counselors, but I had the supreme doctor who said, I'm not through with you, son. I've got other work for you to do. And so here today, I can stand before you so that you understand money comes and goes. It's what you do with your lives and how you make a difference is what's going to matter. And so here I am 27 years later. I get up every day dying empty. I get up every day trying to reinvest, and I challenge you, don't be a slave to the almighty dollar. I know too many friends who had it. Steve Jobs had billions. Where is he now? Think about it. And so the other part of that, in terms of your success, I want to challenge you. Surround yourselves with people who are positive and who make a difference. Because you need to understand the old African proverb. It says, when you know who their friends are, you know them. Don't be judged by the people around you if they aren't good for you. You can do bad by yourselves. And to the men first in here, brothers, there's a lot waiting for you in life. And as a black male, and for those who may be white males, and for those who may come from any kind of challenging environment, God puts us in the places that we do with the challenge for us to understand He's right there with us. And you need to understand that. Ladies, don't get hung up because, oh, I'm in love and I'm going to go where this guy's going to go and I'm going to do what he needs to do. You need to get your own career, get your own future, stay focused on where you want to go. I've seen too many young ladies in college who gave up their promising future to follow the man because they're in love. And too many don't even know what love is. And if you're in love, and if you mean that much to my brothers, they'll be there when you're ready for them to be there. And if they've gone on, they weren't going to be there for you anyway. Understand that. And brothers, you know, I'm just saying, I know we need to make sure our sisters understand that the only place they need to advertise is in a magazine or somewhere else. Ladies, you need to respect yourselves. Wearing these dresses all the way up to your necks does not do anything for you, because a brother may hang out with you while you're all out there thinking you're looking all sexy, but you're not going to be the one that he's going to look to marry when he gets ready to settle down and have his family. Respect yourself, and the way to get respect is to give respect, and you give yourself respect first. That's so important as we move. Let me bring it home. Young folks, we've been playing in somebody else's game for too long. Tom Todd told us that decades ago. They set the rules, they pick the playing field, they select the officials, they set the rules of the game, and then they even create the game. And just as soon as we think we've mastered the rules of the game, they change the rules. They change the field. They change the officials. They change the playing field again. And if that doesn't work, they change the game altogether. And we're sitting around wondering what happened. You got to create your own fields. You got to create your own games. You got to select your own officials and depend on yourselves and quit waiting for somebody else. Tom also said that I'd rather have my own little shanty than to rent somebody else's mansion. I'd rather have my own little boat than to rent somebody else's yacht. I'd rather build my own reputation than try and emulate and be something that I'm not. Build your reputation, be who you are. And if you've got a little house, a little apartment today, that's okay. Save your money. You can buy the house, you can buy the neighborhood, you can buy the whole city if you do what you have to do. Don't get hung up on material things. I know many of you expected me to come here and slam the Trump administration and say something negative. Well, I'm not going to waste my time and your time. All of you have had your conversations. All of you have talked about what is and what isn't. But at the end of the day, we got to quit depending on everybody else. We've got to stop this mess of buying what we want and begging for what we need. We need to understand that the White House and Congress in those places may make rules, but the Supreme White House and the Supreme Congress and the supreme governance of all of us is a supreme being. God put every one of us where we are, and God does not make mistakes. And so while you're sitting around complaining, nothing's happening. But see, you need to also understand history, because the reality of what's going on now is nothing new. I'm not going to criticize the administration. You've talked about it. But this whole effort of divide and conquer, and of course, creating fear. When you create the fear, you control the thinking and you control the actions. But all you have to do is remember the old Willie Lynch doctrine. I don't know how many of you know it, but we're on Willie Lynch on steroids today. Some call it a myth, but others, again, I tell you, the Willie Lynch effect is here and true. Willie Lynch was the slave owner. He delivered this address at the banks of the rivers of the James River in 1712. He was a British slave owner that worked in the West Indies, and he came to America to teach the slave owners how do you control your slaves. He said you start with trees and ropes. And thus far, that's where we got this whole thing called lynching, after the last name of Willie Lynch. He gave them the guarantee that his method of controlling the slaves would last for over 300 years. Well, 212 of this year was 300 years. Think about it. He said you use age, you use color and shades of color, you use the intelligence, you use size and sex and size of the plantation, and you pit the old against the young. Think about what's going on today. You pit females against males. You have the house slaves against the field slaves. And then you pick the white servant overseer and teach him to distrust all black people. So look at where we are today in America. The majority of people who find themselves on welfare, Medicare, affordable care, living in poverty, undereducated, underemployed, incarcerated, even though disproportionately by percentage black males are more incarcerated. And the list goes on, but the majority of people in those categories, they're not black, they're not Latina, Hispanic, they are white citizens. The majority of people on welfare in this country are white. The majority, but what has happened, not to blame them, they have been taught and been pitted against black people and Latinos, because when you teach people the fear, we don't come together. This election that just took place was based on fear. People are afraid that this nation is going to be majority people of color. And so you need to understand what's going on now, but also as the educated citizens that are leaving this Florida A&M University, you need to work to make a difference and to change that. But I also caution you that the worst thing or the worst thing than a fool is somebody who will argue with a fool. So that's why I have nothing else to say about what's going on. But you need to also understand Just as much as we're concerned about racism, it's been here and will be here. Racism didn't elect President Trump. 52% of women voted for President Trump. 20% of Latina citizens and Mexican citizens voted for President Trump. 8% of the black community voted for President Trump. And the list goes on. Corporate America, the majority of them voted for President Trump. And a lot of our students decided it would not make a difference and stayed home and didn't vote for anybody. And so now you ask yourself, as you said before, not you, because I know FAMU students voted, but students are asking now, why are they cutting Pell Grants? Why are they threatening HBCUs? Why are they talking about taking public money and putting it in charter schools and taking away from public education? Yes, these elections do make a difference. And if you don't vote, you don't count. Keep that in mind. But let me bring it home. I know you're ready to get your degrees. Make your presence felt. Make sure you're relevant. And as I leave, I want you to tell you about this story about this FAMU rattler. He made so much money in his life, he was filthy rich. So he decided to come back to his neighborhood to show the neighborhood how much money he had. So he built this huge mansion in his old home, his neighborhood home. Now, this is a FAMU rattler who hit it big. But while he had this phenomenal home in his neighborhood, he looked up one day, 6 months after he had built this home, and he found a few cracks in the wall. So he figured, okay, I'll be generous. I'll call the firm across the town that is in my neighborhood and ask them to come and examine what's going on with my house. And so he called over this company. Company was owned by fellow rattlers who had graduated from the College of Engineering and had graduated from the College of Law and had graduated from the School of Architecture and Engineering Technology to come and inspect the problem that he had. And they came, they looked at it, they gave him a report, told him your problem that you have is not the cracks in the wall. Well, he abruptly dismissed him and said, I don't need you, send him out. So he called across town, found another company that was made up of a bunch of students from FSU. Had them come, said, I want you to come paint my house. I got these cracks. And you know, they said, if you want us to come paint it, they came, painted it. And 3 months later, he had more cracks in the wall. So he called back the FAMU company and said, well, tell me, why do I still have these cracks in the wall? They said, if you had told us, because see, they taught us at Florida A&M University all of this good stuff. See, your problem is not the cracks in the wall. You got a shift in your foundation. And that's why you got the cracks in the wall. And students, I came here today to say that we've got a shift in our foundation. When you look at our young black men going from birth, from cradle to the jails, and going from cradle to the graveyards, and you look at all of the young men and women who are dropping out, and you look at all of the raping that's going on, and while we do say Black Lives Matter, to each and every one of you, the tens of thousands of young black men who are murdered at the hands of other black men, that should matter just as much to you, and you should be lifting your voices just as much as you lift your voices to police brutality. I believe in Black Lives Matter because at least students are saying and doing something, but that's not the way we are. We don't just move as one group. We are multiple groups who make a difference. But I did not call it, as you notice, black-on-black crime, because 88% of all white folks in this country who are murdered and killed are killed by white people. You don't call it white-on-white crime. But the real problem is we're losing too many people. So I challenge you. And oh, by the way, when the rattler called the company back and they went through, they fixed the problem with his foundation, they said, now let us suggest to you, because while we were examining your walls, we found out that you had a little mold and mildew. So we suggest you go ahead and call over to this health and wellness community and call that company. Oh, by the way, they made up of students who graduated from the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Science and the School of Nursing. So he said they can help you with that problem with the mold. Class of 2007, my challenge to you, die empty, make a difference, be relevant, but please never, never, never forget Florida A&M University. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like to invite our speaker back to the podium to receive a special plaque. This is the President's Award presented to Thomas W. Deutsch, FAMU trustee, chairman, and CEO of TWD, for being the 2017 Spring Commencement Speaker, presented on this 29th day of April, 2017. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Will Deborah Brown Bowles and Raymond M. Brown come to the podium to accept the honorary doctorate on the behalf of your father? Okay. Raymond A. Brown, lawyer, teacher, scholar, soldier, cherished friend, and one of the most influential criminal and civil rights attorneys of the century. He was born in 1915 in Fernandina Beach, Florida, and later moved to Jersey City, New Jersey at the age of 5. In 1938, he graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in history and attended Fordham Law School to earn a law degree. As a United States Army veteran, he served during World War II and became one of the first African-American officers in the desegregated Army prior to retiring from the National Guard at the rank of full colonel. He spent 59 years defending those oppressed by prejudice and poverty while inspiring a generation of African-American attorneys. Attorney Brown worked in the best interest of service to others and has inspired countless citizens. In addition to serving as a volunteer lawyer for the NAACP, he also served as president of the New Jersey chapter of the NAACP for 12 years. During his career, he helped coordinate an effective business program for the integration of the public school systems in Jersey City, New Jersey. He also investigated the cause of civil disturbances in Newark and helped establish policies to sustain a climate of peace and stability among community members through his gubernatorial appointment as vice chairman of the Riot Commission. He consistently worked in the best interest of his profession and mankind and Florida A&M University, and we are proud to honor his many contributions and his service. On the recommendation of the faculty of Florida A&M University and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon Attorney Brown posthumously the degree Doctor of Laws, presented by Florida A&M University, Tallahassee, Florida, April 29, 2017. Every FAMU graduate should see and track the history of individuals like this. Attorney Brown is just one of the many treasures we have in our past, and I know among you, there are a lot of Attorney Browns for us to look forward to in the future. Every FAMU graduate has at least one reason to give back to the university that has provided them with much more than a college degree. FAMU is recognized as a place where students discover their potential, ignite their passions, and meet lifelong friends. But more importantly, FAMU is a place where students develop an appreciation for the importance of giving back. Many of our graduates today are adorning beautiful medallions along with their regalia. It is the first time that some of them have contributed as alumni donors to Florida A&M University. We applaud their participation and willingness to give back to this institution that has given them so much. At this time, will all participants in the 2017 graduating class please stand and be recognized? Please join me in giving our newest FAMU donors a round of applause. You may be seated. Will all honor graduates please stand and be recognized? Will all honors graduates please stand and be recognized? Congratulations on your accomplishments and outstanding work. Please be seated. Will all candidates for graduation who are veterans of our armed forces please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your sacrifice and service, and congratulations on reaching another important milestone in your lives. It is now with pleasure that I introduce our platform guests. Please hold your applause until all persons have been introduced. Let me begin with members of the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees. Dr. Betty Grable. Dr. Grable serves as a member of our Board of Trustees, and she also serves as president of the Florida A&M University Faculty Senate. Trustee Belvin Perry. Trustee Thomas Dortz, who you've heard from already. And I don't see Trustee Bruno with us this afternoon. Please join me in a round of applause for these individuals. At this time, I would like all Florida A&M University senior administrators seating on stage to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to recognize some of our distinguished guests who are joining us today. Let me begin with my wife, Ms. Sharon Robinson. Seated beside her is the wife of Trustee Belvin Perry. We have FAMU alumnus and former chair of the University Board of Trustees, Mr. Rufus Montgomery, and guests. Thank you, sir, for joining us. And we have State Senator Bobby Powell, a Rattler from District 30. Senator Powell. Thank you for all the work that you're doing over at the legislature. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to present Mr. Rodney Wright, our interim provost and vice president for academic affairs, to begin degree conferrals.
Mr. President. Mr. President, I now introduce our... It is now my pleasure to present Dr. Reginald Perry, who Associate Dean in the College of FAMU, FSU College of Engineering.
Will all candidates graduating from the FAMU FSU College of Engineering please stand? Mr. President, I have the distinct honor on behalf of the faculty of the FAMU FSU College of Engineering of presenting these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. You may be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Mr. Andrew Chin, Interim Dean of the School of Architecture and Engineering Technology.
Will all candidates graduating in the School of Architecture and Engineering Technology please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Architecture and Engineering Technology of presenting these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, Bachelor of Science in Construction Engineering Technology, Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering Technology. Thank you. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Henry Talley, Dean of the School of Nursing.
Will all candidates graduating in the School of Nursing please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Nursing of presenting these amazingly gifted, talented, and caring candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Thank you. Please be seated.
Will all candidates for baccalaureate degrees in all colleges and schools please stand? Under the recommendation of the faculty of the colleges and schools of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you bachelor's degrees as indicated with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. Congratulations. Please move your tassels. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Michael Thompson, Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences.
Will all candidates graduating in the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences please stand? Mr. President, I have the distinct honor on behalf of the faculty of the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences of presenting these champions, these candidates, for the degree Doctor of Pharmacy.
Please remain standing. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you the degree Doctor of Pharmacy as indicated. With all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere, you may now be hooded by one another. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dean Angela Felicia X, Dean of the College of Law, who will now present the candidate for degree Juris Doctor.
Mr. President, I have the distinct honor on behalf of the College of the Faculty of Law, College of Law, of presenting these tremendously talented, amazing future lawyers of the world, candidates for the Juris Doctorate degree as shown in the program.
Ask them to stand. Please stand.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Law, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you the degree Juris Doctor as indicated with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may be hooded by each other. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. David Jackson, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research, who will now present the candidates for the master's degree.
Will all candidates graduating with master's degrees from all colleges and schools within the university please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty and the deans of the colleges and schools of presenting these candidates for master's degrees as shown in the program.
Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculties of the respective colleges and schools of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you master's degrees as indicated with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by one another. Thank you. Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present again Dr. David Jackson, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research, who will now present the candidate for Doctor of Public Health degree.
Will the candidate receiving the Doctor of Public Health degree and your major professor please come forward?
Dr. Tamia Wooden Austin. Dissertation title, A Social Ecological Examination of Sickle Cell Trait Knowledge, Perceptions and Beliefs Among Coaches, Trainers, Student Athletes, and Their Parents at a Florida HBCU. Congratulations.
Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of presenting this candidate for the degree, Doctor of Public Health.
Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculties of the respective colleges and schools, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by Florida A&M University, I do confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by your major professor.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present again Dr. David Jackson, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research, who will now present the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Will the candidates receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree and your major professors please come forward?
Dr. Samantha Jones Sojourner. Dissertation title, The Role of HSP4O in Protection from Cytotoxic Stress. Congratulations. Dr. Olufosayo O. Seleko. Dissertation title, Targeting Polyisophrenated Protein Function for Triple-Negative Breast Cancer Therapy. Congratulations. Dr. Shannon Patrice Anderson. Dissertation title, Micelle-Mediated Extraction of Neodymium and Electrochemical Characterization of AOT Reverse Micelles. Congratulations. Dr. Marcella D. Carnes. Dissertation title, With Effects of Multiple Strips on the Debonding of FRP concrete interface. Congratulations. Dr. Renee Erica Gordon. Dissertation title, A Study of the Case Hardening Potential Using Cassava Leaf in Low Carbon and Low Alloy Steels. Congratulations. Dr. Carmen Juanita Little Himgesa. Dissertation title, Willingness to Pay for Early Diagnosis of Endometriosis to Reduce the Adverse Risk Outcomes, an Exploratory Discrete Choice Experiment. Congratulations. Dr. Adugo Aziz. Dissertation title, Comparative Effectiveness and Cost Effectiveness of Therapeutic Water Only Fasting in Treatment of Hypertension. Congratulations. Dr. Gilbert Llewellyn Queeley. Dissertation title, Optimizing Patient Outcomes in End-Stage Renal Disease, a critical appraisal of clinical practice guidelines for vascular access management in hemodialysis. Congratulations.
Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of presenting these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by your major professor. Congratulations. Trustee Deutsch, it looks like the sisters are doing just fine. I may have missed him earlier. I didn't see him out of the corner of my eyes, but I do see Senator Powell over here to my right. You're supposed to be over here, but that's okay. We got you, and thank you for all the work that you're doing down at the Capitol on the behalf of your alma mater, Florida A&M University. Thank you. Will graduates receiving bachelor's degrees please stand and proceed to the rostrum as directed by the marshals to receive your diplomas.
Congratulations, graduates, the School of Nursing. Danisha Gilliard. Nia Nicole Gibbs. Shantae Heatley. Deborah Floyd, cum laude. Kiana Cottrell Miller. Doris Danielle Williams. Jamila Takia Link, cum laude. Takaya Beaver. Talisha Nettles, cum laude. Jasmine John, magna cum laude. Kara Crawford. Kervina Jean Lewis. Gabrielle Nichelle Moore, summa cum laude. Sierra C. Brown, magna cum laude. Keandra Shantae Johnson. Javier Domingo Bartolome, cum laude. Darnell Darvin Green. Lisa Alexandra, magna cum laude. Jasmine Elise Jackson. Alexis Lodine Ritchie, magna cum laude. Jada S. Taylor, cum laude. Regine D. Adams, cum laude. Trakenya Yuana Paul. LaPortia Rivers, magna cum laude. Aji Anta Dean, cum laude. O'Sheen Kimbrell Campbell, cum laude. Christy Ann Cannon, summa cum laude. Jamaica Denise Walker. Lanisha S. Parker, cum laude. Jatara Williams, cum laude. Precious Oluwabumi Falodun, cum laude. Shanice Lasonia Richardson, cum laude. Clairlene Desmore, magna cum laude. Rose Martine Gueldi Delsa. Adrian Nicole Clemens, magna cum laude. LaQuaya Smith, magna cum laude. Cassandra Prince, cum laude. Julia Amanda Burton, cum laude. Congratulations, graduates, the School of Architecture and Engineering Technology. Roderick McKenzie, magna cum laude. LaShawn Venice St. Hilaire, cum laude. Jelan Ian Brown. Xavier Benton Faust. Rudolph Rashid Ford. Freddie Ronaldo James. Robert Rossley IV. Jared Liverpool, cum laude. Joel Robert Johnson, summa cum laude. Zachary Evan Browning, magna cum laude. Raymond Gordon Johnson Jr., magna cum laude. Angelique Alexandra Tibirico Valdez, magna cum laude. Tedra D. Cooper, cum laude. Brittany Tanae Woods, magna cum laude. Courtney Alexandra Simpson, magna cum laude. Timothy Eric Rackstang, magna cum laude. Jermaine Shepard Jr., cum laude. Aaron Charles Wiggins. Darren Dion Wiggins. Jordan Edward Copeland. Charles Renard Williams. Omar Jamal Woodard. Garnisha Centrice Hibbert. Devontae S. Hunter, Desmond Wright, John Christian Kernan, summa cum laude, Edgar Omar Lara, magna cum laude, Nicholas Robert Thompson, Horace Tevin Joseph Milton Jr., Denise McGee Jr., Dennis McGee Jr., Michael Hughes, magna cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. FAMU, FSU, College of Engineering. Donald Barrington McKenzie. Rosalind Ayana Shanklin, magna cum laude. Tajay T. Young. Rudis Levette K. Poole III. Herbert Bernard Washington. Shaquille H. Lewis, cum laude. Perez Dan Harris Johnson. Nikia Ashley McNeil Parham. Shirley A. McGee. Deandra Wilhelmina Prelo. Najee Hunter. Monte Landon Ward, magna cum laude. Matthias Clark, cum laude. Michael Jones. Matthew Vaughn Webster. Christopher Charles Street. Kendall Michelle Parker, summa cum laude. Darius Travell Wright Tippins. Robert Izichi Melu Ita Munu. Scotty Milton Jr. Dayrell Ammon Brown, cum laude. Janelle A. Brown. Cristiano Jeremy Edgecombe, magna cum laude. Ryan Adrian Ellie. Jonathan Eli Levy. Marquise Dwayne Paul. Dominique Eton. Congratulations, the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Science. Dr. Pascaline Morford, cum laude. Dr. Danielle Graham, cum laude. Dr. Edem Ete, cum laude. Dr. Keisha R. Jackson, cum laude. Dr. Jennifer Dean, magna cum laude. Dr. Amber Bianca Claytor, summa cum laude. Dr. Brandrell Jeray Brown, magna cum laude. Dr. Andrea Rokia Butler, magna cum laude. Dr. Kira Renee Welch. Dr. Nicole L. Ruiz, cum laude. Dr. Naomi Chiti, magna cum laude. Dr. Ashley Hargret, magna cum laude. Dr. Melanie D. Jordan, magna cum laude. Dr. Danielle Charisse Kelly, magna cum laude. Dr. Sierra Dominique Page Williams, magna cum laude. Dr. Josie C. Siant, cum laude. Dr. Adriana Rich, magna cum laude. Dr. Shakora Young, cum laude. Dr. Francesca Sambula, magna cum laude. Dr. Shanique Samin, cum laude. Dr. Whitney V. Drayton, magna cum laude. Dr. Camille Marie Baker, cum laude. Dr. Devin Rashad Polk, cum laude. Dr. Jordan Ashley Carroll, magna cum laude. Dr. Andrea Allison Babb, magna cum laude. Dr. Avatar Ismail Jalil Jones, magna cum laude. Dr. Hassan A. Mohammed, magna cum laude. Dr. Christina Virginia Williams, magna cum laude. Dr. Ariel Deborah Foster, summa cum laude. Dr. Sean O. Lamb II. Dr. Anthony Benson. Dr. Alex Jerome Perryman, cum laude. Dr. Long Ming Nagayan, cum laude. Dr. Felicia Williams, cum laude. Dr. Brianna Juanita Lee, summa cum laude. Dr. Mohammed Faisal Khan. Dr. Talia Shaheed Saeed, cum laude. Dr. Jerome Grant, cum laude. Dr. Fidelis Ezuwike Jr., magna cum laude. Dr. Roger A. Crossman, magna cum laude. Dr. Akash Pathik, cum laude. Dr. Patricia Wynn Brantley. Dr. Malia Hope Lynn Clark, magna cum laude. Dr. Dustin Shane Locke, cum laude. Dr. Brandon Wilton Massengill, cum laude. Dr. Alberto Batista, magna cum laude. Dr. John Long Wynn, magna cum laude. Dr. Vanessa Bowie, magna cum laude. Dr. Michelle Tran, cum laude. Dr. Emmy E. Wong, magna cum laude. Dr. Nipun Patel, cum laude. Dr. Hiteshi Patel. Dr. Jenny Maria Benny, magna cum laude. Dr. Christy Maria Emanuel, cum laude. Dr. Abner Caladon Thiel, cum laude. Dr. Rena Tressa Thomas, cum laude. Dr. Jalita Elizabeth Incorrect, magna cum laude. Dr. Sunil Jacob Panthiel. Dr. Joe Francis. Dr. Trevina Favors, magna cum laude. Dr. Tiana Monet Gross, cum laude. Dr. Tierra Janae Johnson, cum laude. Dr. Jamaica Hairston, cum laude. Dr. Kristen Archer, cum laude. Dr. Mark Alexis, cum laude. Dr. Kayla Bruley, cum laude. Dr. Sarita Nicole Merricks, cum laude. Dr. Ogina Omen Oga, cum laude. Dr. Joshua Mian Patterson, cum laude. Dr. Kendall Simeon Burnett, cum laude. Dr. Shaletta Tillman, magna cum laude. Dr. Antonio Rayford. Dr. Darren Alexander Gardner. Dr. Kristen Nicole Woodbury, summa cum laude. Dr. Jamal Keenan Versalis, summa cum laude. Dr. Francisco Burgeon, summa cum laude. Dr. Herman Powery II, summa cum laude. Dr. Michael Rand, cum laude. Dr. Deontay Jabara Johnson, cum laude. Dr. Ian Colin Chinsi, cum laude. Dr. Nicholas D. Smith, cum laude. Dr. Jared Ellis Johnson, magna cum laude. Dr. Sharice Nicole Heck Newberry, magna cum laude. Dr. Shanisha Sherelle Shante White. Dr. Brenda Redling Zamora, cum laude. Dr. Monica Nasri. Dr. Tia Brianna Razor, cum laude. Dr. Roberto Benjamin Laris, cum laude. Dr. Melva Janae Dukes, cum laude. Dr. Kevin Eugene Whitfield, magna cum laude. Dr. Mika Charvet, cum laude. Dr. Dallin Nicole Howes, cum laude. Dr. Soraya Daia Morris, cum laude. Dr. Carla Dale Moore. Dr. Ogos Nosa, summa cum laude. Dr. Brittany Duru. Dr. Crystal Lee, cum laude. Dr. Alicia Unique Cozy, magna cum laude. Dr. Brianna Lacole Rhodes, magna cum laude. Dr. Ty Lanchier Barlow. Dr. Allison Breedlove Ringo, cum laude. Dr. Jarvis T. Cobb, magna cum laude. Dr. Wesley Iltes, Sr., cum laude. Dr. Kristen P. Williams, cum laude. Dr. Cassina Trinae Stevenson. Dr. Gerandi Bernard. Dr. Felicia Marietta Undogu, magna cum laude. Dr. Keangela Shanae Williams, summa cum laude. Dr. Gabrielle Nicole Terry, cum laude. Dr. Carol Karam George, cum laude. Dr. Caitlin Alumba, magna cum laude. Dr. Ryan Paul Johnson, magna cum laude. Dr. Jasmine Alexandria Johnson, cum laude. Dr. Jariah Nicole Butler. Dr. Miriam Sherry, magna cum laude. Dr. Ibu Oluwa Oluyomi Oyu Su Kwakwa, cum laude. Dr. Keshila Shakova Holland, cum laude. Dr. Livian Navarro, magna cum laude. Dr. April Janae Glasper, cum laude. Dr. Raven Danielle Simone Mosley. Dr. Anna Lakit Boratwat, cum laude. Dr. Mimi Lee, magna cum laude. Dr. Chinyere Osuji, magna cum laude. Dr. Jacqueline Aznine Igwe, summa cum laude. Dr. Portia Dane Counsel. Dr. Vanna Petyon. Dr. Gianna P. Brown, cum laude. Dr. Imani Arlena Pelt, cum laude. Dr. Jarvis Alexander Perry, cum laude. Dr. Jasmine Cherie Robinson. Dr. Patricia Elise Walker, magna cum laude. Dr. Jamie Corin Young, magna cum laude. Dr. Octavius Akeem Ferguson, cum laude. Dr. Aisha Gomengo, magna cum laude. Dr. Izibuwa Babette Okosun, magna cum laude. Dr. Adetutu Omobo Salah, cum Olafi, cum laude. Dr. Scott Mom Priere, cum laude. Dr. Smith Mesador. Dr. Edward Narette Jr., cum laude. Dr. Pierre Justin Lundy, cum laude. Dr. Henry John Steplin Jr., cum laude. Dr. Shania Leroy Hazel Grayson, cum laude. Dr. Janelle Montez Deoka, cum laude. Dr. Whitney Elaine Gordon. Dr. Inaravana Victor Nashed. Dr. Monica J. Jurgis. Dr. Justine Marie Latif, magna cum laude. Dr. Myrna Saleh, magna cum laude. Dr. Samuel Nasif, cum laude. Dr. Mina Helmi Ayad, summa cum laude. Dr. Arsinas Adele Halaka, cum laude. Dr. Martina Beeman, cum laude. Dr. Melissa Rachel Bakhtor, magna cum laude. Dr. Marco N. Atala Hannah. Dr. George Amin. Dr. Leanne Durain Brathwaite. Dr. Brittany Rochelle Huff-Carter, cum laude. Dr. Natalie Bailey Watson, magna cum laude. Dr. Amber Jade Brown. Dr. Shauna Robinson, cum laude. Dr. Krishna Ann Bean, cum laude. Dr. Tracy Rika Humbert, magna cum laude. Dr. Kristen Andriana Rouse. Dr. S. Stevens Jean Baptiste. And Dr. Terrell Johnson. Congratulations, graduates, the College of Law. Erica Danae Artis. Taylor House. Christina R. Forbes. Courtney Marie Pettiford. Gerard Marquise Smith. Devin Micah Cole. Kyle John Marcel, cum laude. Rashad D. Russell. Joanne D. Seal. Rashad Robertson. Chloe Ince Ingram. Tim J. Chalomar. Claytrice M. Henderson. Kelly Rapley Foreign. Annie L. Block. India Davis. Paris Alexis Roach. Jesseline Santu Dixon. Yolanda N. Barrows. Shawana A. Wire, Tiffany N. Brown, cum laude. Cara Hope Akins, Lakeisha Lindsay, cum laude. Keisha Hutchinson, Charles Edward Daniels, Michael C. Scott, Dwayne A. Henry, Ricardo Defossi, William D. Ramos, Gabriela Tanisha Gonzalez, and Mario Miguel Henderson.
Will all graduates receiving master's degrees and Doctor of Philosophy degrees please stand and proceed to the rostrum? That's not here, so they left it out of the script. So we'll do that. Okay, Suzanne.
Congratulations, graduates, the School of Graduate Studies and Research. Victor Vidal Vickers, Jr. Xavier Jerome Elason. Dwayne Kiffin. Marissa Denise Dobson. Paige Aviana Davis. Rhonda Cherie Gaines. Kristen Matthews. Sarah LaKenda Jean Jacks. Stephanie Aquila Grant. Cindy Telford. Nikema Trinae Peterson. Demetrius Rajan Latrez Davis. Terry L. Burney. Jessica Burns. Marissa C. McDaniel. DeMichael D. Queen. Candace Marie Williams. Nicholas Jordan Burnett. Chadrick Keith Hunter. Joanne Messadou. Craig Bethel Jr. Hugh Fabian Holder. Devin Jamal Page. Donnell J. Pender. Christy Leanne Chinson. Melissa Anne-Marie Newell. Javon L. Fields. Christy Marie Stresman. Eula Doreen Weaver. Tawakau Mayowa Akintola. Joel Damian Anoe Sankar. Kimberly Ashley Robinson. Jalinda Util. Kaylee Lauren Wade. Kara Hosu. Secret Danielle Rhines. Stephanie Satu. Brianna Chantrell O'Neill. Alexandria N. Golden. Peterly Desir. Ashley Nichelle Samuel. Diamond Denisha Clark McQueen. And Markina A. Boyd. Dr. Tamia Wooden Austin. Dr. Samantha Jones Sojourner. Dr. Olifasayo Saleko. Dr. Shannon Patrice Anderson. Dr. Marcella Carnes. Dr. Renee Erica Gordon. Dr. Carmen Little Nijisan. Dr. Carmen Juanita Little Nijesan. Dr. Adugo Aziz. Dr. Gilbert Llewellyn Queenly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have our graduate transcendent ceremony. This ceremony will be conducted by Lieutenant Colonel Gregory L. Clark, President of the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association.
Congratulations, class of 2017. Before I conduct the transient ceremony, I have a special presentation. I stand before you this evening to give the Presidential Medal of Service. This is an award bestowed by the President of the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association. This award recognizes those people who have made an especially meritorious contribution to the advancement of Florida A&M University, the National Alumni Association, and the United States of America. Today's recipient is a native of Memphis, Tennessee. He attended Lemoyne-Owen College and earned a BS in chemistry, summa cum laude. Also from Memphis State University, and a PhD in nuclear chemistry from Washington University in St. Louis, Missouri. He also served as a U.S. Senate confirmed position as Assistant Secretary of Commerce and Conservation and Management at NOAA. He also supported NOAA's participation in addressing the BP oil spill crisis and served on the Ocean Policy Task Force and Gulf Coast Restoration Task Force. He has served as both provost and currently as the interim president of Florida A&M University. He's a life member of the FAMU National Alumni Association as well. It gives me great pleasure to award the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association Presidential Medal of Service to Dr. Larry Robinson.
Let's see, I think we had, I think she got it. So, you good? You good?
Okay. Would the members of the 2017 graduating class please stand? As you prepare to make the transition from student to alumnus, I want to impress upon you that for the past several years, you have been an integral part of the many exciting events that have taken place at Florida A&M University. You are now about to become part of its history forever. You're among the privileged who have been nurtured in the spirit of the men and women who have passed this way and are rendering distinguished service to mankind because of the dedication of Florida A&M University to quality education. You've been trained by men and women who have passed on to you the very best that time and experience has given to them, and that you do well to remember their dedicated service. As a member of the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association, do you solemnly promise to remember that you are the recipient of a great and precious heritage, that you will strive with all your might and energy to prove yourself worthy through service to mankind, and to support the programs of Florida A&M University and its National Alumni Association? Do you so promise? Say, I do. Thank you. By the authority invested in me as president of the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association, I pronounce that you have full membership in the association for 1 full year, with all rights, privileges, and duties appertaining thereto. We encourage you to maintain your membership in the association by networking with alumni in the respective communities across this great country that many of you will soon call home. We also invite you to join us for progress at the university in the years ahead. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Thank you, President Clark, and thank you and all of the members of the National Alumni Association. I'm really humbled by this award and surprised. Florida A&M University is known for its excellent faculty and staff, caring, professionalism, and commitment among our faculty and staff are a source of pride for all of us. Graduates, please stand and join me for a well-deserved round of applause for our outstanding faculty and staff. Thank you. Indeed, this is a day to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, and it is a day to remember and thank those who laid the foundation for many of the accomplishments of our graduates. Many of you would not be seated here today if it were not for someone else. The special someone who provided invaluable support in countless ways throughout your journeys here on the Hill, walking and working alongside you so that you could reach today's important milestone. Whether you are a long line of Rattlers member or you're the first in your family to earn a college degree, your parents and grandparents, your spouses and partners, and other family members and friends who have filled this arena have been special to you and special to your success. They are more than deserving of gratitude. Graduates, join me in giving a standing ovation and a thank you to all of your family members and friends who contributed to your success. Today, I offer you, our latest FAMU graduates, this challenge. Remember what it is like to stretch yourselves intellectually, to take on something truly difficult, bring it to successful completion, and seek new opportunities to learn and grow throughout your lives. Remember what it is like to be part of this unique community of education, discovery, creativity, and service, and seek to extend this commitment to the public good no matter what professional course you have chosen to pursue or where in the world you will now make your home. Lend your voices to the call of public support of higher education and for research as a way to contribute directly to a better future for us all. Return to the Hill as many times as you can and find other ways to stay involved. Remember that the quality of education from preschool to post-professional education depends on all of us and is one of the world's greatest assets. Accept your responsibilities as professionals and enjoy the success that awaits you, but remain humble, grateful, and aware of those who helped you along the way. All of us wish you well as you embark upon what I hope will be lives of service to the benefit of people all over the world. I am counting on you, and I know that you will live up to the challenges that lie ahead. Again, congratulations, graduates of 2017. This is your special moment, your opportunity of a lifetime. Go forward and make your mark on the world. And wherever you go, graduates, you can always take comfort in knowing that when the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning fill the sky, when fate is going to glint in the eye of a fallen rattler and hopes are lost friends, when the sound of the chest grow weary, when those hard-charging linebackers and the muscles of the legs grow tired, when those hard-charging running backs, you must always remember that the Rattlers will strike and strike and strike again. Please stand for the alma mater, after which Reverend Graham will give a benediction. After the benediction, please be seated for the recessional of the stage party. Thank you, Rattlers, and congratulations, class of 2017.
Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. We thank you for this great celebration. Amen.
Mr. President, I declare the Spring Commencement 2017 officially closed.